These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Aldi this May 2022. And this month has some unexpected and amazing finds that you are going to love. Let's heat things up in the first spot with a large towel warmer, which is by no means a necessity, but a great item to grab if you value your relaxation or self-care. My wife has always wanted a towel warmer, so I wanted to buy and try this before I made any recommendations. The towel I tested came out really nice and toasty, as you can see from the way I'm weirdly massaging the fabric for you. The air purifier and fan that you see right here at $40 is one of the most uniquely designed systems I've seen, so I bought it to test. The air purifier component works well in any room, especially with spring and pollen in the air, and for some enhanced circulation or when you need to cool off with a nice mechanical breeze, the fan pops right out. The air purifier could also help rid your home of cooking aromas, which brings me to the extra large air fryer with basket divider that you see right here for $60. Air fryers are not unique to Aldi, but the system caught my eye. But as you can see right here, the divider allows me to cook two different things simultaneously on either side of the basket. So while I can easily cook up these French fries to perfection if I wanted to pair it with chicken, I could do that easily, and it's much cheaper than buying a dual zone unit. In the number 2 spot, before I attempt to pronounce some foreign words, it's a product I did not expect to see at Aldi, a single-serve espresso maker, especially one for $70. This is an alternative to a Keurig or an instant coffee machine. If you want to take your coffee enjoyment to the next level, the machine cost is a fraction of what you would pay elsewhere. It's cheaper than an espresso, and you can use your own beans, which is a plus. If you do a lot of hosting or you have an upcoming family party or a wedding, the triple slow cooker you see right here for $40 is nicely sized at a competitive price. This is great for all sorts of sides, including mac and cheese, which is my personal favorite. And if you don't have the space or the budget for an outdoor barbecue right now, this smokeless grill at $35 has a wonderful design and a nice change of pace from your typical Aldi small appliance finds. This bamboo steamer at $9.99 also caught my eye. In the number 3 spot, if you want a solar lantern, but you're tired of them all looking the same, behold! Stylish spiral lanterns, and a 2-pack in fact. I just bought this today, so I haven't had the chance to set this up outside, but even as I unbox this in my office, you can get a sense of the aesthetic and how nice this might look in a backyard. If that's not random enough for you, the solar garden figurines in the form of an owl, a cat, a lighthouse, or a gnome for $15 are also available this May at Aldi. Since the solar owl looked just the right amount of creepy in the store to the point where I wanted to bring it home, I wanted to see just how terrifying these eyes could be at night. As you can see, I'd now classify this as my best semi-creepy owl purchase ever, and I'm very happy with myself. Sticking with that solar theme right now, steel solar lights for $4.49 and solar spotlights at $6.49 were purchases I also made because I wanted to see how these products compared to Dollar Tree. The ones I purchased from Aldi seem to be more durable, and I like that they're made of steel. They looked fantastic outside of my home. I should also mention there's some new themed outdoor furniture cushions, great buys as these are usually much more expensive elsewhere. Garden bench cushions, $20, chair cushions are $20, and seat pads coming in strong for $10. In a moment, I'll show you what I expect to sell out the fastest this month, but first, for point 4, let's move on to these Belmont cookies and cream dessert bars, which are back to the tune of $4.49. I had to try these again to remind myself just of how decadent they actually are. While I did enjoy them from the trunk of my car, they are very rich. Dulce de leche, or coffee superior premium, whatever that is, ice cream, $4.49. I opted for the dulce de leche and was worried about it being too hot in my car to enjoy it, so I used self-restraint, waited till I got home, and I enjoyed the wonderfully inviting creamy texture. Next up, I have the Donauel indulgent cakes and the Bienenstich indulgent cakes. I'd also like to apologize to any German-speaking viewers. I tried my best. They're $3.79 each, and I tried the Bienenstich, which is a vanilla almond cake, and it was completely lacking in flavor. I did not really enjoy it, but maybe the other one is better and easier to pronounce. Our next product is billed as a German luxury cake. Apparently, you can buy luxury for $7.49, and I opted for the triple chocolate mousse, which I waited to try at home. This cake made up for the other German desserts. It's extremely rich, and you know what? I'm going to cave and call it luxurious. In a moment, I'll expose a Crate and Barrel dupe, which you can now buy at Aldi. But before I get to that, I wanted to thank all of you for the birthday wishes. I celebrated 48 hours ago, and I felt like I was celebrating with my closest friends and family. Thanks to all of you and your support. I love you. In the number 5 spot, it's an aloe vera plant at $4.69. It's great for sunburns, healing, and I don't often see these on sale, so I'm including it on my list, and I brought it home. With no segue to our next item, unless your aloe vera plant gets really out of control, a cordless pool saw is $80, great for hedge trimming, branches, or any other DIY work on your property. This one also has a shoulder strap. This wooden potting bench at $70 was attracting a lot of popularity in store. It could be one of the best sellers this month. You can also own your own walk-in greenhouse for $50. It's just over 4 feet by 6 feet, and if this interests you, people were also snapping these up quite quickly. A very large outdoor wastebasket for $35 with a lid would be great for pool parties, get-togethers, or litter control for family barbecues when your Uncle Frank gets out of hand. I'll tell you about that in another video. For pets, a deck revamp, or to bring that spring vibe onto a balcony, this faux landscape turf rug is $30. This is not the thickest faux turf I've seen, but it would get the job done. Spring wreaths at $17 with decor options that include a bicycle and a random bow, or one with lemons, a random bow, and hello sweetness on it, which is something you definitely don't want to say to the wrong person, all available at Aldi. I'll include a celebration of meat and seafood for 0.7, but first, for 0.6, the large wooden fruit or salad serving bowls that you see right here are $19, and these are basically a dupe of what you would see at Crate and Barrel for 4 times the price. The ones at Aldi are beautiful. They're made of acacia wood, and another way to serve up fruit could be with this ColourPop bamboo tray. It's available in round or oblong for $15. It would be wonderful for a fun spring or summer charcuterie board. And while we are on the topic of bamboo, that's apparently the material of the month at Aldi, so buckle up if you like bamboo. Bamboo kitchen organizers, available in large or small, that can also accommodate your utensils. $8.99. More bamboo in the form of a spice rack, which is expandable, $10. And also beautifully patterned and made of bamboo, the kitchen cabinet organizers, $10. If you're like me and you enjoy some barbecue, you don't want to miss 0.8, but first, this 6-pound party pack of quarter-pounder patties. Wow, that sounds like a tongue twister. 6-pack, a party pack of quarter-pounder patties, $15. That works out to 24 quarter-pounder patties at 62 cents each, keeping your summer barbecuing alive. These carne asada or chicken corn bites at $4.59 looked yummy. They're brand new this month, and if you enjoy fish tacos, the Crispy Fish Street Taco Kit, which makes 8 tacos in total, is $10, and it has everything, including the fish, to apparently make perfect tacos in 20 minutes. These raw and apparently beautifully marinated butterfly shrimp, according to an Aldi store associate that came up to me, $6.49, and I should mention none of this content is sponsored. Aldi is not paying me to make this video. For 0.8, it's time to get your grill on. And this barbecue caddy could also be something you gift to daddy for Father's Day. It's $15, although you could give this to anyone who grills in your home. Growing up, that was actually my mom. This sits on the side of your grill. It accommodates all of your condiments, oils, utensils, and this one has the benefit of a paper towel holder built in. These carbon barbecue steel frying pads with holes are becoming very popular and very expensive. At Aldi, this is $20. And to put the $20 price into perspective, if you found the equivalent on Amazon, it's $60. Barbecue cleaning brushes are back in stock at Aldi for $4. And I found the price of the next item a little bit difficult to understand. It's a portable charcoal grill with lid for $14.29. That's right. It has a lid, it's cute, it has a 2-year warranty, and it's under $15. This could work for camping or tailgating. This was a special sale price at my local Aldi, so hopefully you'll see it for the same price at yours. I'll target home organization in point 10, but first, something I've never seen before at Aldi, let alone anywhere else. It's a robotic floor duster for 25 bucks. No, not a robo vacuum, but apparently a robotic duster. So of course, I had to buy and try this. What can I tell you? Well, it runs for almost an hour, attracting hair, dust, and dirt, but it doesn't really mop. So if you vacuum or mop your floors regularly, this would be a redundant small appliance. But if you find yourself very busy, this could be an extra set of robotic hands. A stackable kitchen basket with bamboo lid. Who's excited? I found you more bamboo at Aldi. $15, it's a wonderful modern storage solution. To combat the problem many of us face tied to dirty or scratched fridge shelving, these plastic fridge liners are $4. They apparently protect your shelves, but more importantly, they make cleaning much easier. I've now had a chance to test the cut to fit system. It fits nicely inside my fridge, and so far, I would recommend it. I also love these silicone scrub gloves for $7. They allow you to scrub your dishes without having to reach for a sponge. And to complete your dish drying deal guy experience, these oven-sized kitchen drying mats for $5 have a rubbery composition on one side, and the other is a very absorbent microfiber material. 18 by 24 inches, I am impressed. Before I issue a plea for help in the bonus section, it's a cubby organizer for $23 and a great way to neatly store your shoes, handbags, or other accessories. It would function really well if you have a large closet, but in our case, I bought it and I've set it up near our entryway. I like it. The two-tier clothing rack that you see right here for $17 is cheaper than anything you'll find on Amazon, and this one's also on wheels. I love that it's a double-decker. Also on wheels, this lovely laundry basket for $12 would be great for anyone in a dorm or an apartment complex with on-site laundry, or even for transporting laundry around the house when you don't feel like carrying it. And while we're on the topic of clothing, this handheld fabric steamer at $15 is a competitive price. It's one of my wife's favorite contraptions to travel with. Very large and intricately woven open weave baskets are $18. These are on the slightly higher end of the price spectrum, but they are really big. If you've been meaning to fix that slippery rug in your house, you can now buy rug tape, which I didn't know existed, and rug pads, which we frequently buy, $4.99. And now for the bonus buys and two personal points of confusion. The decorative nightlights that you see right here look like they're designed to match those fancy vents that you sometimes see in people's homes. They're $5. I don't really understand why they're designed like this. Please feel free to weigh in the comments section. My almost 4-year-old daughter is thrilled the Aldi Food Market cash register playsets are available and they're $40. She likes to pretend that she's a cashier, although I will tell you she does not give out change freely. This is a cool product. If you have a green thumb and you want to share your skills with a younger family member, children's gardening sets are $10. And here's my main point of confusion. These men or women's portable rain jackets for $15 are marketed as including a UPF 50 rating. That confuses me because while I have experienced a sun shower before, how often is it raining really hard with bright sunshine to the point where you would need to shield yourself from the sun? Feel free to explain that one to me. And finally, for your four-legged family members, pet rain jackets are $7, and I find them to be very cute. If you enjoyed this list, please feel free to share it with a fellow Aldi shopper. More importantly, thank you for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.